That part of like, I guess all of Detroit is like north of Canada, but it was like literally right on the river.
Okay.
Sadly, I gotta find it again.
Sadly, that run was the chosen one.
No.
I had such high hopes for it, but
it was right by the GM Center or whatever, like the big GM building.
I actually think I know where that is. Oh wait, no. Oh yeah, I do. I remember seeing it.
It was what is it called? The Kobo Center. Is that what it's called?
Maybe. I don't think I've heard of it. I didn't explore it.
It was massive, dude. It was like actually so big. Yeah, because I remember it was like right by the bridge, and we looked across the river, and I actually didn't realize that was Canada.
Oh,
yeah.
Nice.
I was just like looking across, like, oh look, there's some people over there. Like, and then I
yeah,
looked
exactly. Quill, heck that run.
Oh my god.
Also, thanks,
That's
Castle.
Butterlands and Slop.
I think
Butter, where are you?
I think that's what I'm gonna do from now on. I'm gonna just like go into hyperactive mode and just like YOLO it and see if I can get the keys. But there's a great chance I'll die if I'm gonna do that though.
Yeah, this is what it was. It was the Kobo Center. That was. Really
I know. I just don't really feel like resetting. I might as well just die. So it's faster anyway.
Kobo. Dude, I need to go to Smash Run with him again, and we'll play some Paper Mario or something.
Do it.
I'll be like, yo, you probably don't know me. I can't remember if it was. There was a big house where I played on stream and got my ass kicked by Swedish Delight. Can't remember if it was that one or the one before it.
Nice.
I think it was the one before. Yeah, it was definitely the one before. Yeah. This big house I lost to like the number 2 player in like Pittsburgh or something. Like didn't get seeded, so he like destroyed me. I'm like, oh okay, this is fine.
Looks like at Gauntlet 2017, I played the Moon in Melee.
Oh nice, dude. How'd that go?
I almost took a stock.
Oh,
that was pretty close.
Nice. In the 2 games, I took 1 stock from Swedish Delight. Like total, so it was only 7 stocks that I lost. Or
nice.
I only got 7 stocks.
Nice.
So, you know, doing work. I also took a stock from Ice once. That was cool.
Hey.
Before that, he was just wind.
Yeah, it was. I felt accomplished, and then he proceeded to completely wreck my shit. I was like, oh, okay, this is fine.
Man,
I could just imagine Icewind having a team and like his emblem is just like an icy-looking tornado emblem. It'd be pretty cool.
Hey.
Or not really tornado, but like something that kind of both wind and I guess a little bit of tornado. I don't know.
Dude, so I'm in this like Pokemon League type thing with a couple friends, and we're doing this like meme type shit thing where we make it's called like duo type, where you like can only make teams of like where Pokemon have to have like you get like 2 types and everything on your team has to be like one of those 2 types, and so it's like all right,
okay.
I'm choosing ice and flying, and you can't do anything to stop me. Mind you, that combination is actually terrible. If you know anything about Pokemon, you know that ice and flying is not.
Delibird.
Well, no, it doesn't have to be like those 2 types. Just like every Pokemon you have has to be one of those, at least one of those 2 types.
No, sorry, I was just trying to think of like an ice flying type Pokemon, and I don't know very many other than Delibird.
Delibird, Articuno.
Oh, Articuno, of course, yeah.
Articuno's also trash though. So.
Rip.
But yeah, so like. And so my friends are like, that's a terrible combination. Like, I know. I'm doing it though, and you can't stop me. It's for the lore, you know, I have to...
Dude, of course.
It's important.
Articuno is the best design of the 3 birds though, don't
Oh, definitely.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
It's also, like, the worst competitively though, which...
That sucks.
I only ever got.
That's always the thing for me. I always have a favorite design, and then it turns out to be like the worst competitive of a bunch. It's like, well, fuck.
Yeah. At least it's not Entei, which is the worst design and the worst competitive.
Just like when Chikorita was my favorite Johto starter, and I was like, well,
Chikorita is sick.
I was never a fan.
And then you play the games, and it's like, well, you're screwed in like the first 3 or so gyms.
Yeah, dude, I played I was playing the ROM hack Crystal Clear.
How clear was it?
I like that. It's clever.
It's called well, I mean that's the name of the game. It's called Crystal Clear, and it's like this ROM hack that it's basically like it's Pokemon Crystal but like open world, so you can kind of go anywhere at any time and fight the gym leaders in any order.
Ooh.
Naturally, I chose Chikorita because like I stand with Chikorita, and I got to Blaine, and it's like, all right, Blaine, let's go. I'm gonna sweep Blaine with a Bayleaf or with a Meganium. And I got him. I just set up a bunch of Swords Dances, a couple X speeds, and then just spammed the shit out of Earthquake.
Sounds like a speedrunner.
And then I beat him. It was pretty sick.
Wow, why is my prologue getting slower? What the heck?
Dude, imagine having a 5-minute prologue. Like, what is... Dude...
Right?
Paper Mario
These
sucks.
kids.
Man, my name... I play Sunshine, and a 6-minute prologue is... It's like, man, get out of here, dude.
Yeah, that was the dumbest thing, because
I know.
for most that you do nothing. Like,
Yeah, so go get some water, go to the bathroom. It's like, no, we have to just play for 20 minutes. Like, ugh.
I guess for...
Help.
Yeah, until you buy a clamp.
Still, like, the most you get is probably like a couple minutes as you're falling from the sky to like when you can move in the Toad House. Until then, like that's like probably like what a minute.
Lore,
and a
yeah.
half?
It's all lore.
Lore.
Reminds me of the time when someone suggested skipping prologue.
I'm down.
Remember that thing?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember that was the thing.
when's the race file where we're just in the playground already? Just skip 6 minutes, please.
Yeah.
I'm kind of down. If you want to do Junior Chupa skip, bam, you can do it. Gives you the
Just have to,
advantage.
yeah. Just have to keep resetting until.
Oh,
Dude,
that'd be...
when's a ROM hack that just teleports you from glitch to glitch?
The game is now all skill.
LZS for the LZS.
Yeah.
Skip the fights also.
Yeah.
It just does the tricks.
It's not like Paper Jam, you just skip all the fights.
Oh yeah, you do. Like, there's no reason to do the fights. You literally just do each. You get the special cards, and you fight the bosses.
They literally had to make a category that forces you to fight the bosses.
God, I hate Sticker Star. That game is so bad.
Oh, sticker stuff? Wait.
Oh, yeah, Sticker Star. Like, there are people who are like, oh, you should just give it a chance. It might just, you know, you're comparing it to the old games. Like, no, it's just bad. Like, don't do it any justice. It's just bad.
Well, didn't it have like a thing where if you used an important sticky, you were kind of screwed?
Yeah, it was stupid.
And you had to like collect them to even use combat, like...
Yeah, like, okay, so freaking... Okay, the game does this thing where it's like...
Alright, good night,
normal
Castle.
enemies
Thanks for the
have,
GL
like,
again.
You know, like 10, 15 health, right? And like the other level, you get to a boss, 200 health, and you're like, excuse me, what? Like, where did this come from? And it's just like, oh yeah, you're supposed to use the super effective card, and if you don't have it, then go suck your dick because you're screwed. Like, you can't beat this guy. And it's just like, oh, okay, that's fine, you know. Like, how was I supposed to know that? Psych, you weren't.
Yeah, my friend showed me a clip, and like you have like 40 HP or something, and like the first boss does like 50 damage.
Yeah, it's like, what?
What?
Is this?
What kind of game design is that?
Okay, wait, is the first boss the Goomba King or the Pokey? I think the Pokey is the second boss. And
I have
Telling
no
me that
idea.
other people have died to Goomba King.
yes.
What?
yes. So, okay, this
I was lied
is what really made me mad. Okay, so there's one of the bosses is like a giant Pokey, right? And so what you're supposed to do, and like they give you like, it's like not obvious, but it's also not like cryptic. Like they kind of give you like hints that you're supposed to use these special cards, and like you kind of like have to figure out which card it is. But anyway, I think the Pokey is like, it's designed like a baseball stadium, and you pick up like a baseball card, and it's like, oh, how do you normally beat Pokeys? Oh, you can like hit each segment. It's like, oh, use the baseball. That's super effective against them, right? I'm going for Slop to finish this hard part.
Oh shit. Lost track of where... Okay. There we go.
Oh, clutch.
Oh god almighty.
Alright.
God, gamer.
So like this first pokey, like the idea is you're supposed to use the baseball to like hit each segment for like a ton of damage. Like he has like 200 health, and each baseball hit will do like 20, and he has like he has like 5 seconds or whatever, right? So me, obviously not really knowing the mechanics of this game, just kind of like started hitting him, and then like as you hit him, he loses segments, so he goes down to like just a head, right? What? That was weird.
I missed the jump. Oh, that's fine.
And
It's
so
just
then
dumb.
I was like halfway through the fight, this Pokey is like just ahead, and I'm like, oh yeah, I have this baseball card. That might be super effective against him. It swings the baseball, but since there's only one segment of the Pokey, it only hits him one time for 20 damage. Instead of hitting him like 5 times for 20 damage each. And so I'm like, oh, well, I just wasted that, and then I literally couldn't beat him because he had too much health. And I'm
No.
Dang.
like, so you're just supposed to like do it at the start, and then you don't even kill him. You just deal like half his damage, and like, what is this game? It's so stupid. I hate it.
Yeah, it sounds pretty garbage. Like,
I remember.
oh hey, beat the boss, but
I almost-
you have to do it the way we want you to fight him.
Yeah.
I almost
There
don't
was
think
a-
I'm ever gonna do a casual playthrough of it. I'll probably just learn the speedrun and that's it. Just because the
Even
casual playthrough sounds way worse.
even with Final Bowser, you need to like have the right cards, or like you basically can't win. Like there's one part I was watching Almo's Run. like,
Oh shit!
Uh-oh.
Amazing.
Oh, no!
Oh, well, at least I landed on it.
Oh, okay. You
That was
respawned.
awesome.
That's good.
Wow.
There's a part where like you need to there'll be like cannons in the background or whatever, and you need to use like a tape item to like close the cannon so they don't shoot you for like 1 billion damage. And then there's like another part where like there's a womp, and you're supposed to like use this item which will like cause him to turn around, and then you can use like the scissors to like cut his back. And it's like, what if you just don't have these items with you? Like, do you just get screwed? Like, and you do. Like, you just get screwed. You just have them. There's another one where like then there's like lava
What
sections.
is the final boss? It's supposed to be hard.
Yeah, you're
It's-
supposed to have like the.
I think the worst part
the
of this
fan
is
item?
it sounds like those point and click games where you have to have these items or you just can't. It's unwinnable.
Yeah.
That's
There's
what
a
it
part
sounds
where,
like to me, and it sounds like ass.
There's like a bunch of lava bubbles, and you need to have the refrigerator item to like freeze them all, and it's just it's stupid.
I was
Like,
never a fan of
I
that
hate
kind of gameplay, but I can understand if people like that. I just.
I hate it.
Like that's the cool thing about.
Also,
like,
I don't know how the hell that happened. I'm sorry for that.
Like OG Pave. Like if you were playing as a kid, you could like oh I can just like do this or I could do that. Like there's so many ways you could beat every boss.
Yeah.
Like for the master, don't got Lucky Star. Lucky Stone Caps exist.
Oh no.
Can confirm you can do fourth recard without Lucky Star.
That's so funny.
Did you ever remove Diploma and like the Chapter 7 goals from Bingo yet?
No, not yet. I think if we're gonna rebalance bingo, we have to like. I think it's a group effort. Like, unfortunately, like I don't think one person can just be like, oh yeah, these are here, these are here. So maybe someday. I just feel like it's a big task, you know.
Yeah, we have to balance and crash the game as well.
Yeah.
It's either like the easiest one or it's like impossible.
Yeah.
Can only appear in rows that get double or triple dip and the egg missile.
True. Yeah, so Sticker Star is just... Yeah, I remember one time when Sticker Star first came out, and everyone kind of like started bashing it. I think like a while later, Pi was like, you know, like I haven't played Sticker Star yet, so I can't really have an opinion about it, and I don't want to like, I think like you guys are being a little hard on it, and blah 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 blah. Like, just try playing it with an open mind without thinking of it as a Paper Mario game. And then he streamed it, and I think his tweet was like, never mind.
I mean, it's pretty hard when it's labeled as Paper Mario.
Yeah, well, no, just like
Give it a chance, man.
even if you like think of it as like a different like, there's a lot of games where it's like if you remove the character title, is it still a good game? Like Star Fox Adventure, right? Like
Yeah, I was literally gonna say that.
Oh my
like Star
gosh.
Fox Adventure is like obviously a really bad Star Fox game, but like without Star Fox, it's not a bad game. You know, it's like it's okay. But
Just like nuts and bolts.
yeah, I mean, I never played Nuts and Bolts, so
It's actually pretty cool. It's not too bad.
So, yeah, so kind of like that also. But then, you know, and some people are like, if you remove the Paper Mario, like, is it still a good game? And it's not. It's just not. Like, it's not fun, you know?
Yeah, like, I don't know, clearly the developers didn't learn anything from Chain of Memories gameplay, Figure Fresh.
And then they like almost double down with Color Splash. It's like
I'm kind of tempted to like put the talk show tag on this stream now. I feel like we've been in a talk show this entire time.
yeah, when's our
It's like, how do you
podcast?
feel about that? Well,
Well, at least like from what one of my friends told me, apparently they started development on Color Splash like right after Sticker started.
yeah, that's what I saw in the interview too.
So like they were like, "Yep, mm-hmm."
Oh
I think there
shit,
was
we
an
got
interview-
Red's. We got a hot red take here
Yo.
incoming.
I'm pretty sure Miyamoto literally was like, "Oh, I don't
Yo,
want
what's up, Red, by
two
the way?
Mario RPGs, so we're gonna fuck up Paper Mario and change it." That's what I
exactly
heard.
like that.
Yeah.
That's what he said in Nintendo headquarters, right beside, you know, down the street from Akira
Yeah.
Toriyama's office.
Oh
That's
gosh,
exactly how it works.
amazing.
Yeah, because I remember some YouTube, some like big YouTube, might have been like the Game Explain dudes, because you know they
Yep.
do a lot of shit. They were
Yeah.
like, they were like demoing Color Splash and like talking to some of the developers, and they were like, they even said to the developers like, yeah, so, you know, have there ever been thoughts of a like Thousand Year Door remake or whatever? And it's like, I mean, we haven't really heard anything from the fans, but I'm sure if the fans were interested, we'd be, you know, willing to talk about it. And then Game Explain was like, that's literally all the fans want, and it's like, and they're like, oh, really? Alright, I mean, like, we'll look into it. And it's just like,
Literally,
well, like, what?
man, I don't even want a T2ID remake. Just give me a new game that's not garbage.
Right?
I know.
Mhm.
Just
Like-
give me an RPG, not
Because
hard.
here's the thing, people are like, I want a Sunshine HD, but we don't need a Sunshine HD.
Yeah, just make a new 3D Mario.
Like, I think IMO Sunshine still looks good.
Yeah, IMO.
In my correct opinion.
Alright,
In my IMO.
In my IMO,
In my onion.
Sunshine's the worst 3D Mario game. Don't at me.
Oh.
He says to the person literally playing the game as we
I mean,
speak.
but here's the thing. Sunshine's such a good game. And it's, in my opinion, the worst 3D Mario game. And it's just like,
I like it. I definitely like it more than Galaxy 2.
I
Yeah.
personally don't. I think Galaxy 2, like,
I also like Galaxy 1 more than 2. Which
See,
is
I
like a
feel-
pretty divisive opinion.
I don't think it's divisive. Like, I think people who don't, I mean, obviously I can't speak for you, but like, I feel like the people who don't like Galaxy 2 are just like, oh, I didn't like it because like, it just felt like Galaxy 1, you know what I mean? Just like, but with nothing else added.
To me, it felt like just, here's some more levels we made. So which is kind of like,
Yeah, but like,
yeah, which is basically what you said, I guess.
I
yeah,
shouldn't
but,
have
and
done
so,
that.
so what I had to say to that is then it's just like, well, is that a bad thing? Like, you have Galaxy 1. Where do you go from Galaxy 1? You know what I
One
mean?
hit away. Oh
It's
my
like, how do you improve Galaxy 1? And it's literally just like, alright, add more levels and add Yoshi.
My
And
problem is,
There wasn't enough story. Like,
that's fair. Yeah.
how come Galaxy is the only game to get a direct sequel though? Like, out of, 64 Sunshine. Like, how come
Yeah,
it-
yeah.
Like, why did Galaxy need a sequel? Maybe it's because the Wii was like stupid popular.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And like they were like, oh yeah, we can make like a fuckload of money if we just like make a sequel real fast.
Yeah.
I think it had something to do with the fact that I think they just had a lot more ideas for levels that they didn't get to implement.
Yeah,
too.
Yeah.
And so for me, it's like
It's like Banjo Kazooie kind of.
yeah. That makes sense.
I'm pretty sure
Like, I can
64 had a shit ton of cut levels though, so Nani?
They just put those all in the sunshine.
Oh
but
my
yeah,
goodness.
so for me,
Yo,
when
Red's
I
got
think-
something building here. I'm loving it.
When I think of Galaxy, like I honestly kind of just like put Galaxies 1 and 2 as like one game. Like I almost just like imagine those as like one big game because
That's
they
fair.
feel like the same, like it feels like the same game, but also like I legitimately think Galaxy is the best 3D Mario game. In my
Hard
opinion,
to-
that's my opinion though. Like
That's cool.
obviously, and so
I'd definitely place it a mid for me personally. But...
really, damn.
Sorry, mid tier. But maybe next to
Hold on,
high tier at
I
least.
gotta read what Red is talking about because this sounds spicy.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's really got something
I'm
cooking.
like kind of read it, but not really.
You read it?
Reddit?
Dude, I'm Omega Ultra ruffling right now.
Nice.
I'm gonna get this too.
It's kind of hard to say though. I mean, there's not like a 3D Mario that I really hate at all, really. So I almost feel bad just like placing one bottom.
So everyone who came up with the good ideas got promoted. So now there's no one to make the good ideas because they're all too high level. That's some big brain thinking.
I don't think I've seen that emote in a hot minute. It's a classic. Haha.
Apparently, since people don't like my opinions, what are your guys' 3D Mario tier list?
64, Sunshine Odyssey,
Oh my
Galaxies.
That is so
Really?
hard. I mean,
I'm-
I think I'm gonna do it from a casual perspective because it's different for me speedrunning versus casual.
That's fair.
Um,
That's fair.
I think Odyssey is probably my favorite, and then probably Galaxy 1, then Sunshine.
Right.
Do you guys even count the 3D World as a 3D Mario? Because
No.
I've never played it,
Wait.
so it's not on my list.
I would count 3D World.
I'm fine with counting it. I've just never played it.
okay, maybe it's because I'm too much of the degenerate speedrunner, but I hated like how moving in that game worked. Like it felt so like clunky and like.
I think because
dumbed
it
down.
was like a 2D Mario disguised.
Because if you do that, you'd have to count 3D
Mario
Land
disguised
then.
3D Mario.
Okay,
guess
what
that's
else have I not
fair.
mentioned? Mario 64,
I mean, like-
then Galaxy 2.
3D World and 3D Land were like 2D Mario games in 3D. If that makes
I
sense.
always thought they were just. I thought they were just like the Game Boy games in 3D at one point. But
Yeah, that's what I mean, like by 2D Mario, like level.
Okay.
Um,
For me
Because
personally,
otherwise there's
it's
like only 4 games, you know what I mean?
for me it's like, and it's mostly just because I grew up with them pretty hardcore. But like 64 equals Sunshine, Odyssey, Galaxy, Galaxy 2, in that order,
Y'all are whack.
roughly.
okay, honestly, the
Maybe Galaxy equals Odyssey.
Whack.
like the biggest thing that made me not like Odyssey as much is how many zero effort moons were put
Oh,
into the game.
I kind of agree with
Yeah,
that.
it was pretty
And like,
bloated.
and then it also triggered me how Mario was just like a little bit too slippery.
I did like
like
his
that-
control options though. That was something I didn't really like. Was the absence of that in Galaxy?
Oh, also, okay, bitch mode activate.
Oh gosh.
How come like on the at least on the Pro controller, like X and Y were both throw cappy, A and B were both jump, but it's like ground pound you have or to dive you have to ground pound and then like dive, jump or like why could you like huh? Like
That's
why
fair.
like why couldn't you just map dive to one of the buttons? Like why?
I
did
mean,
you
the
do that?
reason is because they wanted you to be able to play with one Joy-Con.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
but
true.
like control options, like
Yeah, fair enough, Asby. It really
can
is
do it
hard
with
to
Smash
rank them.
Bros.
Honestly, they're all so great.
like see,
Like,
here's
I
the
really
problem.
can't.
Like
Like they're not bad. They're just
like
yeah.
if I were to score like Azrael is kind of close to mine. I would honestly like Again, I honestly just kind of lump Galaxy and Galaxy 2 together as just one big game.
Like for
'Cause,
me,
to me,
like the
they're
tier list
honestly
between
the
3D
same game.
Mario's and Paper Mario's is completely different.
Oh, definitely. But like,
So,
okay,
yeah,
so
Nintendo is the shittiest best company.
I don't know.
That's so true.
Especially when it comes to networking.
I think for me, my list for 3D Mario's goes Galaxy and Galaxy 2 together, and Odyssey 64 SMS. But if I were to give those games like scores, it would be like 10, like 9.5, 9.259 or something like that. You know what I mean?
Oh,
So it's still like, yeah.
It's like
Like
It's
they're
like
all good.
what is
they're
this,
all, like,
IGN?
They're all like, really good, honestly.
yeah, they're all definitely like top tier games. So like, I don't know, like I really like SMS, but like I have like if I can go into bitch mode, like God, SMS has some very poor design.
Oh, I
design.
absolutely agree.
Like
Isn't that like
Absolutely.
God, I hate the blue.
it's
coins.
like one of the
I'm
Saiyan
sure-
forums
they
just
were
bitch
definitely
for?
talking about it. It's like,
Right off
we
the
want to have
bat.
120 shines. What
Blue
can we
coins
do?
are the worst mechanic that they added.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Holy shit.
They would have been better if it was like.
now that I think
Like,
about
there's
that, I
so
might
many
have to
ways to
replace
find
Sunshine on there.
Like, here's the problem with Sunshine. Like, okay,
Yeah, we're a
blue coins-
podcast.
We are a podcast
blue
now.
coins are kind of fine, I think. Like, if you have like 100 maybe throughout the entire game, right? Like, no, these guys 240 blue coins. That's 1/5 of the shines in the game. That is 2 worlds worth of shines that they just threw as blue coins. And I'm like, are you kidding me? That's so much content that they just turned into blue coins in the
Well-
most random places.
Well, I think the
Yoshi
alternative
don't like
was
Yoshi.
just have 96 shines. Because, like, development time was apparently short or something.
Yeah, I
They were just trying to pad the
guess,
game.
but it's like,
Yeah, I'm pretty
Like,
sure
I agree. I
Sunshine's
agree with you
too much.
completely. But I don't think that the alternative was add more shine. It's-
Wasn't Sunshine supposed to be like some sort of
Add-
mission
add
game?
stars.
yeah, stars.
Oh, fun fact. Originally, like in one of like the E3 builds, Sunshine ran at 60 FPS. A little fun fact.
Wait,
Really?
does Sunshine
Thank
run-
God it doesn't for speedruns.
Why did I think? Wait, why does Sunshine run at 30?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh wow.
Why did I think it ran at 60?
I thought it ran at 30.
Don't most GameCube games
It's-
run at 60 though?
It's 30. I do not know.
Like TTYD,
Oh,
TTYD
Melee?
is.
Well, Melee is
Isn't
the
like
only
the
game
only
to game,
relevant
so
one?
yes.
Metroid Prime is in 60, I think. Pregasm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play that
I
now.
Well,
Freaking
maybe it's
Arma.
I think
I mean, it's not like SMS doesn't lag in places.
Arma's like,
I
let's
think-
play
I
Metroid
think
Prime Trilogy. I'm like, yeah,
Pikmin
okay.
and
And I'm
Pikmin
like,
2
no,
are
I
at
want to
60,
now.
I'm pretty sure. Maybe Pikmin 2, maybe Pikmin 2 at 30 because there's 100 things on screen. but-
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, the dynamic water, I bet, doesn't help.
True.
The water really was ahead of its time.
In Pikmin, yeah.
Or-
Yeah,
meant
I
to.
think you're right.
Oh,
60 for
I mean,
Mario
Pikmin
Parties.
2, I mean,
I've never
Mario
played
Party doing 60?
I jumped again. Are you kidding me?
Mario Parties at 60 FPS. That seems right.
Dude, the thought, like, I believe you, but that just sounds so funny to me for some reason.
What?
Like,
What?
like just Mario Party running at 60 FPS. I don't know why.
Yeah, I'm so used to the 64 games not being that.
64 games running at 2, like...
Okay, but 64 Mario Parties are best for free. Like,
Oh yeah.
True. Alright.
Oh no,
Now
are we doing a Mario Party
Mario-
tier list now?
okay, so it goes 3, 2, 1. I don't know.
100% agree. Okay, actually...
Yeah, I love 3.
Okay.
But everything after like 9 and 10 go straight into the dumpster.
9 and 10 don't count. We're only doing 1 through 8. How
1
about
through
that?
8.
What about the newest one? I've never played it.
I heard it was like
it's on the trash lid.
It's like honestly, like
It has-
it's the comeback. Like it's definitely like
it's like it's like they gave someone their vision and gave them like a week to make it.
I'd say
And it's
5,
like,
yeah,
okay.
just because of the Star Spirits. I liked that theme.
So I think like you got 9 and 10. Like 9, like if we were to like make like the tier, you know, S A B C D E, right?
Oh, yeah.
9 and 10 would be like Z tier. Super is probably like a solid like D. You know, in my opinion, I think it's D. We're like
It's
maybe E,
delightful.
and like the worst game is like D. You know, like
I think the problem that I hear about Super is that it has Super or Mario Tennis Aces syndrome, where it's fun, kind of, but it has no content hardly.
Yes, that's 100% what it is.
Good core
So-
mechanics, bad replayability.
Yeah. The mini games are honestly pretty fun. Some of them are really good, but it's just the game. Yeah, there's like so little content in the game.
Yeah, like you run out of it so quickly.
Mhm. Yeah.
Also, online is trash.
There is no online.
Literally trash.
Yeah, for
Okay,
me-
I'm gonna give my tier list.
Okay, yeah, go. You go.
And then I'm gonna give the explanation because you guys are gonna be like, what is he talking about?
That's okay. No judge. This is a no judge zone.
Okay. 7 for
Alright, yeah,
literally
alright,
everything
just
else.
leave, just
and
leave.
Then, and then 1. Now the reasoning
Alright, Jacob, you're banned.
the reasoning is that I've only ever played 7, 4, and 1.
Wow.
Amazing.
Jacob also.
Damn, you were
didn't
missing
Mario
out.
Party too much.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Well, we're gonna have to get our Mario Party collections for GDQ now.
Alright, my
We're gonna have to
tier
open
list-
up J-Cog's eyes to a world of amazing Mario parties.
So for me, it goes 2 is the best in my opinion, and then like all tied is like actually then like 4 and 3 are tied for me. Like I actually really like 4. I think 4 is really good.
I did I rented that
Um,
one from like a Blockbuster.
Nice. So yeah, I would say like
Multiple
4
times.
and 3 are tied.
I feel like
And
2
then,
and
like,
3 has a nice
5
balance of minigames if you put them together.
Yeah.
3's kind of has better ones than 2, and 2 has better ones than 3. It's
2.
kind
I
of
just
balances
like
out
2's
for the most
maps
part.
more. And also you wear costumes.
Oh yeah, the maps were definitely a bit better too.
Also date the races. Like, I'm sorry. Just
Also,
number one minigame of all time.
What's that like? What's that drum minigame in 3? Oh, it's like my least favorite.
Beat
Oh,
goes
the
on.
beat goes-
That
yeah.
game-
Yeah, that's
I
the
always
worst one
love-
for speedrunning because it eats so much time.
Hexagon Heat. I loved that as a kid.
I love Hexagon Heat. That game's so much fun.
Hexagon Heat and like Facelift. I love those mini games.
I loved Platform
Ooh,
Peril.
nice.
That game's really
Oh,
fun.
Crazy Cutters. That's a fun one.
Crazy Cutters is lit, dude.
That's a great. Oh, and I remember in Mario Party 4, there's like where it's a really long strip and you have a giant crayon. You have to trace it. I thought that was pretty fun. I have no
God,
idea what it's
battle
called.
minigame. It's called something sketch. I'm gonna look it up.
Yo, how come Nintendo made Super Mario or Mario Party like top 100 like mini games, but they put it on the fucking 3DS? Like
I
what?
know. And it doesn't even. It has freaking bumper balls. No. That's the end of that conversation.
At Kendall, at Kobe.
I was
By the
thinking
way-
the
by
same
the way,
thing.
The game is called Trace Race. Alright. No one is allowed to tell me that Bumper Balls is a good minigame. That is legitimately the worst minigame that
Isn't
they
the
have
one
ever
at the beginning
created.
of the Mario Party 2 coaster?
Yeah, it's like right at the beginning. It's
Yeah,
literally
that
just,
one looks like it
like
sucks.
4 people on like little balls, and you have to hit each other. But the problem is, like,
Balls.
once you get down to 1v1, you can't get enough momentum, and so it just turns into like who can trick the other person to going to the edge.
It's called
It's like-
Mind Games, God.
And so you're literally just there, like, beating each other's dicks for 40
Ooh.
seconds, and then it goes
Oh
to a
my.
draw. and you're like, "Ah, it sucks. I hate it.
Isn't that the minigame that they like memed with for like E3 conferences? Like all the companies are falling off except for Nintendo.
Oh, maybe. I don't remember.
And Reggie's face
Oh,
appears on the
yeah,
lake.
yeah, Luigi wins by doing nothing, and it's like
Yeah.
Luigi's and everyone else just like runs off. Yeah, that one was funny. I think it was like 2, and then 3, 4 tied,
Almost use a shroom shake.
and then I'd say 5, and then like 7, 6, and then 1 is like
Five,
a
four, six,
very special case for me.
Yeah, I've only played it like 2 times ever.
Because I think I play 1
I
all
quite like the
time.
maps a bit, actually.
I love Mario Party 1.
There's something about the first one that's not present in the other ones.
Dude,
Okay, so the way I think about it is that Mario Party 1 is like Red and Blue, Pokemon Red and Blue. It's so broken and objectively terrible, but it has such a certain charm to it that I love it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I kind of liked the board pieces were all stacked together a bit more, or like, whatchamacallit, like the blue spaces and all them.
Also, if you were like the single person in Mario Party 1 for the crane game minigame, you would never win.
Oh, wait,
Because
what?
in Mario Party 1, if you like for the crane game, like the 1v3 one, if you
Oh,
pick them up, you drop them, you instantly lose.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
right.
I thought you meant against computers.
Yeah, it's
'Cause against
ridiculous how different it is from the second one.
Yeah,
computers-
like I remember like in 2v2s minigames, like if you like win, you steal the other team's
yeah,
coins.
and same with 1v3s. You could steal other like coins.
Like,
The game was so brutal. Like it was literally just like this is a freaking like no rules, no holding back, just beat down of Mario.
Also, the duel mode in Mario Party 3, like where you get a partner.
Oh, that
yeah.
that mode is so much fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one definitely.
It's the Paper Mario mode because you got a partner.
I think that one definitely like boosts it up to where it is in my opinion. That game mode is so much fun.
I just remember playing Mario Party 3 a lot as a kid because like I loved how many minigames it had, and like I think like a lot of them are like Mario Party 3 is just solid.
Yeah, then you got Mario Party IQ, MPIQ, and that game is just not okay.
It's the best is like just.
I've
hitting
never played
A
the
and just
handheld
hoping
Yeah,
you
ones.
guess
I
it.
can't judge
Yeah,
those.
that really is.
What's
There's
the
GBA,
time
there's
record
DS,
for this
and,
mini
like-
game?
What's the record for the jet ski one? And you're like,
Oh gosh.
You're like shit.
It's like
Imagine ever remembering that shit.
16.2, 14.9. It's like, what is this? Are you serious?
Yeah, it's like some super bullshit.
What's the sum total of all the coins that everyone is currently has in possession? And it's like, oh, excuse me.
Yeah, like
And then it's like 156, 159, 162. It's like, what? Are you kidding me? It's so stupid.
yeah, they have some like dumb shit. That's for
I
sure.
know,
Oh,
it's
goodness.
whack, dude. I feel like you're not supposed to be able to do that. Block and you run. You just cheated. Yeah. But yeah, for me, like Mario Party 1 is like, it's so brutal, it's so like savage. There's so much wrong with it, but it's also so much fun.
I've only ever played like a couple board maps of Mario Party 1 because I didn't own it for like a long time as a kid. I think like,
No,
and it sucks. The only Mario Party I don't own is like 4, I think, not counting like 9 times because our filler
right,
shit.
yeah.
And
I
like,
remember. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
and the mobile ones, I don't own any of them because I don't have any mobile consoles. Oh, but the Switch is mobile. Shut up.
I remember trying to rent Mario Party 3 and I got fooled because I thought it looks like Mario Party 3. It turns out it was 1 just because of the dice block.
Oh, yeah, yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Like, I don't know.
I was one of those kids that got tricked.
Rip, feels bad.
Still, though, it was kind of hilarious though that played out. I wonder if they even knew they were gonna make a third one back then.
Once they knew they were gonna make 1.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. And Sega's like, hey, let's do one for Sonic.
Oh god.
Sonic
That's what I call like Sonic Shuffle. Yeah.
Oh no. Hey, wait, what if we made Mario Party, but it was really bad?
I've never heard this, or I've never played it, or I don't know.
It's pretty terrible.
Oh, whoops. Whoa, Mario, where are you going?
Oh, another thing I loved about some of the Mario Party 1 minigames is that, like, the 1v3s were obviously just, like, super imbalanced. And I think one of my favorites is, like, Bowser's Bash and Crash, where the one person just turns into Bowser, and the other three just get to beat him up with a hammer and steal his money. It's
Oh, yeah.
nice bullying. Like,
So he used to be a dodge, like, god.
yeah, like the Bowser person, he's huge, and, like, the other three just get hammers. And if they hit him, he drops 5 coins that the other players can pick up. And the Bowser player can't do anything except for just dodge for 30 seconds.
That sounds
It's
amazing.
super fair and balanced. Like, There's another minigame called Tight Maze.
But there are like a
Whoa.
fair amount of minigames that were mostly luck based. Like the pump one where you had to like choose the color. And it was like,
Not
oh
Mario
no!
Party
Boom, dead.
Not Mario Party 1, I don't think.
I think
Oh,
second or
there's the
third one that
Bowser's,
had one.
Bowser's Big Blast.
Yeah,
That game is fun.
I actually
Dude,
quite.
I remember.
I don't
was
mind it.
I was godlike as a kid at that.
Yo, good night,
Bowser's
Asmi.
Blast is fun, dude.
I was so good
Glad
at
we
that
can
game.
entertain you with our podcast.
Yeah.
Like I remember the strat was like I would play Mario, so I'd be like, okay, if I hit the red switch, I'm chilling.
Dude, and then when someone blows it up, you're like, it's never the same one twice in a row, you know? Like,
Or what's that like
Yeah.
chomp one where you like stand on the color of the spinner?
oh, that's Mario Party 3. That's
Yeah, I always thought
yeah.
if you blended in with your color, they wouldn't see you. That's what I always believed.
Dude, yeah, I would definitely try to pick the red.
yeah.
square.
You would always
Mario.
choose your own color. That was the strat, dude.
Okay, here's another. Okay, hardest minigame in existence is like this, like sneak and snore with the chain
Sneak and
chomp.
Snore's
Oh
impossible. that
gosh,
game-
how the
oh,
hell?
my
Like,
God.
how are you
Like-
supposed to know that you let go of your input just so you can fully hide? Like, what the fuck?
I mean, it does tell you to do that.
Yeah, but like the
Or
problem
like,
is
how would you
can
do
let
that
go
as a kid
before
that
it
didn't
wakes
read
up.
instructions?
Like,
Yeah,
He can catch you like while like you're mid
I know, because
animation.
there's like a huge delay between moving and getting into your thing, you know? It's like you let go of the stick and you don't get into your barrel for like 2 seconds.
Yeah,
you
it's
know?
ridiculous. The
Like,
delay time.
If you're
on
playing
that.
as a hard level CPU, you're never winning that
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
Ever.
Nope.
Period.
I once had the game like, yeah, that is true. But
Oh,
then if
really?
you don't go
Okay.
fast enough, if
Yeah,
you don't
then
go
there's-
fast enough, then you just lose because the CPs are just ridiculously good.
Yeah, because they cheat
Yeah,
like, for free.
Galaxy brain programmed AI.
I know. The Day at the Races is best minigame free.
Oh yeah, that's a fun one.
Completely luck based, with all the money on the line.
Dude, I remember I would never get the fucking Boo partner. That's like the one everyone wanted. It was like Boo or
Yeah,
like
'cause Boo is OP.
he just
Boo's the
fucking
best
instant
one.
transmission.
yeah,
Like I was like, oh shit.
Pew! Yeah. He was actually broken, dude.
I feel like I'd always get like the Womp or the Thwomp.
Yeah, they sucked. They were terrible.
Okay, not gonna lie, the way I remember the difference is like between a Womp and a Thwomp is I think about Womp's Fortress. And I'm like, okay,
yeah,
that's,
yeah, me
that's
too.
a Womp.
Mhm.
Like that's how I do it. It's
Yeah.
pretty good.
You know, it's the thwomps will like thwomp the ground. You know, like I don't know what I'm saying right now.
it's okay.
Motivational quote of the day. Oh, thwomp. Is this like literally the only reason you need Boomer
Yeah.
to blow up that block?
Well,
And
I
also
mean,
defeat
he
some
also
of the
beats a
enemies in
bunch
the
of
pit.
enemies, yeah. Just like you only need Cudge to get through the flopside one. Alright, time to point at the screen again. Yay.
Damn, how long like were we podcasting just now?
Like the entire prologue of section of this run.
So we were podcasting for like 43 minutes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jeez. Damn.
We
that's a
could
good-
definitely make a podcast just about dumb stuff. I've
Dude,
always wanted to do a
Johnny.
podcast, in all honesty.
Yeah, I guess like if you like have like something to talk about, like
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
shit like
Yeah,
that,
you definitely
then
have to have a topic.
if you can just go off on shit, then yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just rate our 3D Mario again.
True. I mean, we just have to like
Here we
think
go.
of topics every single time, and then just be like, all right.
That actually really helped me get through this really quickly. Like just getting to the pit can be kind of draining sometimes, and then it's like, wow, that was really comfy. That
Yeah,
got me
that's
through
like
it really
literally honestly
quickly.
the first like part of any Paper Mario run. It's like, oh, you want to do a Paper Mario run? 30 minutes
Yeah.
to get Bombette. Have fun, dumbass. You're like, oh, okay.
Yes. That's the one thing that sucks with like bingos, that it's like the first like half hour is like almost the same every time.
Yeah.
Unless
It's
you
like,
have
oh,
like
it's
beat
fun.
chapter 1.
Yeah. Whenever I have Beat Chapter 1, I always just pull up the all cards route.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, we need to submit for Bingo Thon again. I think that'd be fun.
Dude, they ran it so shittily last time.
Yeah, but like,
So it's like,
but what if they've changed, buddy?
what?
Like,
Guys,
That's all
GP
these-
sucks. Let's do our own. Let's do
Let's
our own
make
thing.
our
and then-
own.
Yeah.
with blackjack and hookers.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute, this also sucks. No,
I wanna-
oh, fuck,
That's
we're
what I
back.
should watch. Futurama.
I
I think
love
I've watched a
Futurama.
lot of I've watched a lot of episodes here and there, but I never fully watched it deep.
I
definitely
love
will, though.
Futurama.
I used to like that back in the day.
I've seen a couple episodes.
Wait, yeah. Okay, I remember something like, did you guys ever see Robot Chicken?
Sometimes, yeah.
A couple episodes. Yeah. Same.
So like when me and my brother like were pretty young, I guess like for like relevant context. So like on our TV back in the day, it had this command on the remote. If you like hit a button, it would take you back to like the previous channel you're on.
Oh, okay.
So, like, I remember like we'd be up in my parents' room like watching Robot Chicken, and like we hear them like come upstairs and it's like switch to the other channel.
That's funny.
We don't want to know we're watching bad things.
Yeah.
We definitely
was
did
kinda
that,
like-
all the time.
That was like me and my friend when we were playing San Andreas at one point. It's like, oh shit, Digimon real quick.
That's funny.
Yeah,
Dude, Robot
that-
Chicken was like peak like mid 2000s randomness. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was so stupid,
I
but
know.
it was pretty good at the time.
So there were some pretty funny sketches, but like
I think I heard like after like, a while, of course, like it got like really awful.
yeah, obviously.
Plastic.
Imagine.
Just
like-
like show getting worse as it goes on.
Yeah.
Literally never happens.
Wow, I actually saved time on this section. Ramani.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that in a while.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure every show either like continues until it's shit or knows when to stop.
Yeah.
You know?
That's what I like about Seinfeld is they didn't overdrag it too much
Yeah.
compared to Big Bang Theory.
Okay, but is
In
that
my honest
evil,
opinion.
though? Yeah. I think the best example of a show that like stopped on a high point was like Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Oh god, yes.
Ooh,
It's just like that, like
I
they
watched a
knew
few,
from the start,
but-
like this is what our story is, and we're done. Like, you know, done. We're not making more. I mean, more
Right.
Avatar. Obviously, they made Korra.
Well, yeah.
I mean, it could be worse. It could be The Simpsons where you're still in like what, season 30 now.
Yeah, but I mean, I meant like Korra's like its own series. You know, it's not like they continued Avatar and like made another evil villain. You know, like
It's not like
now the Earth Kingdom wants to do some dumb stuff. It's like no.
yeah, they'd make like an Avatar Z.
Yeah.
Avatar Z.
Yeah, Dragon Ball's a terrible offender of it. You know, like Dragon Ball Z is just like, hey, what if we just did more?
Add letters.
Add letters.
Yeah, imagine DBZ ended like at the end of Frieza Saga though. Like I was like originally, I'm pretty sure I was like the game.
Really?
Yeah, no, it was supposed to end at the Sand Saga. I'm pretty sure.
Really?
I think so. Yeah.
Wasn't
Nah.
Pokemon supposed to end like after Gen 2 on anime?
Pokemon was supposed to end like all the time. Like maybe it was Frieza Saga. I don't know. I feel like it was the Sand Saga was supposed to be the last saga.
Ooh, there we go.
But,
Yeah.
but I mean,
that
also
was-
like Toriyama literally like makes up his story. He doesn't have like a big plan. He's literally just like, all right, what's my story this time? Like, yeah, it was supposed to end all the time. You're right.
Well, I guess to be fair, Z actually did end after Boo, and like a long time later than Super. So,
Well, I didn't type on there. Hello.
yeah, Super was, you know, Super right after Z. You know, like, yeah, they just like, all right, well Z ended, so now what do we do? It's like nothing until Super. Haha. Right?
just kidding. GT.
Oh, Magic Conch, wish I would do now. Nothing. Yo, good night, Musical.
Grand Tour. Oh no,
Dude.
no, go back.
Dang,
Dude,
Sonic
okay.
is
Do you know
sick
like
right
the
now.
other opening that's not the rap?
The Japanese one?
Yeah,
No.
well, it has like an English and Japanese version, but
Oh,
like
okay.
literally the opening that isn't the rap for GT is like actually
I don't-
fire.
I don't know it.
Wow.
Yeah, I know GT's not canon, but it's just like,
What are these rooms right now?
filler.
still exists.
I'm actually gonna sub 50. What the fuck?
Hog.
Unbelievable.
Oh, let's go, dude.
I'm not gonna visit that merchant. It's a trap and a half. It's like,
Yeah,
oh yeah,
GT
let me sell you nothing.
And like honestly, like Super was like fun, but like it was like honestly, objectively, it was pretty stupid. Like
I feel like there was like no progression really in Super.
I know it's like okay, the beers. Okay, my problem with Super, I think, is that the movies were just better than the first few arcs, right? You know, like Battle of Gods was just better than the first like 12 episodes.
I need to see Battle Gods still.
Battle of Gods is so lit. It's actually so good. I love that one. Oh, not to mention Super's like terrible animation quality for the start of it. It was actually just like hot garbo.
Yeah.
And then like Revival or Fukatsu no F was like way better than the next like part.
There's a rap for GT. Oh gosh, can only imagine.
Post some ones on mute. Yeah, that one. It's kind of like not the highest of quality, but.
What was the arc after? Oh, then it was
Wow.
the Universe 6 versus 7 tournament arc. That was a lit arc. I love that part because Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 20.
Okay,
that was actually like
That was OD. Like
What was that Vegeta clip you posted last night?
sad for you.
Sad for you.
damn. Actually, when I saw Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 20, that was like actually like top moments like of all.
Oh, definitely.
Because they did they did it so cool. Like it was so cool.
Yeah. Like for me, I think top Dragon Ball moments was Gohan becoming Super Saiyan 2, and then the like following fight with Cell all the way till the end, like including like the Father Son Kamehameha.
Gosh, this is amazing.
That scene against Hit, and then probably Goku becoming Super Saiyan 3 for the first time.
What?
I was never super about Super Saiyan 3.
Not Super Saiyan 3, but just the transformation scene. Like nothing surrounding what's going on, but just like
Yeah.
him transforming.
This is a pace if I've ever saw one. Holy shit, dude.
It's definitely.
This better not end badly, I swear.
It's
That'd
cool,
be so
but
sad.
I don't really think of it as like. It's definitely not one of the top moments for me.
Come on, dude.
Also, like, Kid Goku killing King Piccolo.
That was Dragon Ball though. I didn't watch Dragon Ball.
Watch it.
I hear that scene was pretty sick though.
It is Dragon Ball like.
That's where he Dragon Fist throws his stomach, right?
Yeah.
Because apparently that
Well,
kills
actually-
King Piccolo, but
Well, actually, it wasn't Dragon Fist technically.
oh, it was just like a headbutt, wasn't it?
Well, it wasn't a dragon. Like
Oh, he just punched through him.
like when he punches, like when he does Dragon Fist, like fucking dragon appears.
Oh,
but, like,
true.
But like when he punched like King Piccolo, like it just showed like the Great Ape.
Yeah. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Because apparently that'll kill King Piccolo, but Cell, when he has Piccolo cells, can just regenerate like, his entire body. You know. That makes sense, right?
Because anime.
Anyway.
Definitely watch Dragon Ball. Like it's kind of like I guess like fun and goofy like for the first
Yeah,
few arcs,
yeah.
but like the last few arcs are like there's some dark shit.
That's King Piccolo and then Piccolo Jr. arc.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna take a look at his wares here.
His
No.
I love Kid Goku.
No, I was not worth visiting. Oh well, that's fine.
Like Kid Goku is so good.
What was the arc after the tournament arc? Oh, it was the Zamasu arc.
Yeah, Goku Black shit, which
That was cool, but like, I hate how they ended it. Like, no offense to Trunks, but it was literally just like, power of friendship. It's like, how should we end this? Should we have Vegito become the most badass person in the world and just kick ass? Or should we have Trunks use the power of friendship? Like,
and then Trunks saying like when they had to like get Xeno
yeah, they had
to
to.
block.
Yeah, that was fucking stupid.
Dude, that whole arc, I was like, yo, when is Goku just gonna hit that button? Because I was thinking about that the entire time.
What the heck is this swap? This is crazy.
This is ridiculous right now. I could be on 127 pace right now.
Alright, pull out the Game Genie. We get it.
We get it. You're cheating.
Turn off the Gecko codes.
But yeah, like I agree. It was like, oh, Goku has his button.
This is just a task run right now.
He's gonna do that. Like,
Yeah.
totally not gonna become relevant later.
Yeah, like they had a cop out the entire time.
I know.
This is good.
so
Alright.
dumb.
Oh yeah.
Yo, what's up, Nodok?
Furious Season Hakai was
Now-
also like, super cool.
Oh, Fierce Season
Nelk.
Hakai was actually sick. And I think in the
I'm gonna grab that actually.
I actually like the Japanese version of that one better than the English one, because in English I think he says like your luck's run out, and then he says like Hakai, and it's like it was kind of weird because that's literally just the Japanese word for destroy, you know? So it's like
Yeah, but I don't know. It's kind of more anime.
yeah, but in the Japanese one was even more anime because he grabs Zamasu and it's like don't get cocky, and then just like destroyed him, right? And it's like
That's great, kid. Don't
that
get
was
cocky.
so badass.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like in English, would you have him just been like destroy?
No, I mean you're right. I
Foolish
agree.
humans.
Yeah, but just like I
And-
think like
I'm gonna watch that scene real quick. Like that ass.
Oh, for
but
crying
like
out
I just
loud.
think that the line like don't get cocky is like way better than like your luck's run out. You know what I mean?
All I can
I
hear
don't
is
know,
Star
that's
Wars
just my
every time that line's read.
What, don't get cocky?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
it's like, great kid, don't get cocky. Whoops. It's a classic for me, personally.
Okay.
Alright, where's this
Yeah, I'm
key?
gonna watch it also. Beerus destroys Zamasu.
There we go.
English dubbed.
Ugh. Yeah, well. At least it wasn't another room I was thinking of. At least I have some really good first keys. Alright. Just gotta keep it going. Ugh.
I love how Gowasu is like so useless. You know what I mean?
He's doing his best, but
He's
yeah,
doing his best.
yeah.
Oh, you can actually hit the bombs with that? Oh my... This terrible pattern.
Wait, is Shin? I feel like there's a character. He voiced someone from Fullmetal Alchemist.
Slash Shard.
I'm not sure. I'm sure. Like every Funimation, like they do every show.
Dude, I love how many characters in Pokemon are voiced by Sean Chanel. And like
Really?
you can just
Oh, I didn't actually know Sean Chanel did a lot of Pokemon.
like every time he voices like a human character, you can just like tell it's him because he sounds like Goku.
Dude, I find it funny how Full Metal, like every character in Dragon Ball Z voices a character in Full Metal Alchemist and also voices a character in One Piece. Like they're all just, it's just the same people voicing like every character.
Do they sound like similar? Like could you tell it's like that character?
Oh yeah. Like Usopp, one of the characters is Krillin. Zoro is literally just Vegeta. Like it's literally like Chris Sabat does All Might. He does Alex Armstrong. And he does Zoro from One Piece, as well as Vegeta. And like all of them are literally just the same Chris Sabat manly man voice. You know? And it's just like, this is Vegeta. Oh yeah, Gowasu's favorite line is just Zamasu. Just he said it over and over again.
Hmm. What is this video mem recommended? 10 times Beerus is actually a pretty chill guy.
Oh, what? Gosh, come on. There we go.
Oh, the music!
Yeah, the music is OD.
Yeah.
I love like Dragon Ball like dub, but Zamasu's English voice is like, kind of garbage.
I honestly think the only characters I like more in English are like the main characters.
So aka like the relevant ones.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
I
like,
think we played it pretty quickly.
honestly, the villains are really good in Japanese. in my opinion. Actually, I don't know. Like, I think Cell has both. Like, Cell's English and Japanese voice are both actually godlike, but they're godlike in like different ways. If that makes sense. Like, Cell's English voice obviously has that like, I'm way better than you, like cocky bastard attitude. You know exactly what I'm talking about, right? Cell, like, I am perfection, right? But like Japanese Cell is literally just like, I am way more powerful. Like I am literally just, I am just intimidating. I am just way stronger than all of you. Like not like cocky, just like powerful. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I think they're both like really good, but for like slightly different things.
I don't know about you, but I'm a bigger fan of like the original DBZ Frieza voice over like the new one that they have. At least
How many times has it been dubbed? Have they like redub it a bunch?
Yeah. Wait, what is the original Frieza? Like,
Original Frieza, like it's the one that like sounds more like a woman, which I
like
honestly...
the really raspy one?
Yeah.
Like, I can't even do a Frieza voice.
Yeah, that one though. Like honestly, I always thought it'd be more interesting if Frieza was actually female. Like IMO. Because as a kid, like literally,
the master. I'm sorry.
like literally as a kid, everyone thought Frieza was female.
I did too, honestly.
And
Yeah.
like, I don't know, I always thought that'd be more interesting.
Okay, so it's gotta be
Dude,
you.
the
Oh, no.
Japanese Frieza is a little bit annoying. Oh, it's like,
Yeah, I was gonna say Japanese.
I will
Frieza
always,
does that.
honestly, I'll always prefer like the original Meowth compared to the Japanese one. Oh, jeez.
I know like next to no like Japanese Pokemon.
Voices.
Actually, I heard like the Japanese Greninja voice, and it's like super deep. And I'm like, whoa.
Dang.
I really love what they did like with English Shell. Like I really love how they adapted him. Because like in the Japanese, he's like definitely not as cocky and showboaty.
Hey,
If that makes
nice.
sense.
Help a clever brother out.
Yeah, it's
I love how they like made him this like super cocky bastard. Like granted, the Japanese one is also super
Nice. Nice, very nice.
sick. Dude, this is a meme. This is a meme run. Holy crap!
Imagine if this world records, it's gonna be freaking talk of Dragon Ball.
Just talk about everything. Just
man.
complaining about. Just talk about everything.
Comes with a free podcast.
Yeah, free podcast.
Oh my gosh.
I really need to go to bed. Holy crap! Jaycog, why are you still awake?
Because I want to sub one in this level.
What are you playing?
Sunshine.
I know, but like which level?
Bianca Reds.
Really? Holy cow. First key on that one too. All I have to do is sit here and get a level. Let's get a level real quick.
That's gonna be it.
I don't know if you knew this.
Alright,
Ace,
cool.
but,
Let's do it.
Like
Close to a level, I'll
before-
take it. I just need to save time.
No, why would you?
For what?
Camera work. Dang it, I choked it.
Oh, like right before like Gohan kills Cell, and like everyone starts like attacking Cell.
Uh-huh.
Like,
Attack?
attack. Like, did you know that's like filler technically?
Yeah, yeah, I knew that was all fair.
Yeah, I didn't know that for a long time. I'm like, what? Like,
Yeah.
it's actually that's like godlike addition.
Yeah, yeah.
Makes
I
the
think
scene
I actually,
more-
I think honestly, my kind of like, not like problem, but like something I didn't like about that scene is that it's like, I don't care how strong Cell is. Like, there's no way that all four of them are gonna do nothing to him, but one like literally drained, almost dying Vegeta Big Bang attack is gonna like affect him when everyone else at full power isn't doing anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's one thing I kind of didn't like about it, but like,
I guess because like originally it was like only Vegeta who.
yeah,
like,
it was only
attacked,
Vegeta, just like throwing out a Big Bang attack.
But I don't know.
Dude, that scene was so sick in English when it's like Cell is like you're like no, and then you hear like it's like oh shit, Vegeta. Like the Vegeta thing going off. It's like yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually like just casually watched like majority of the Gohan versus Cell the other day, and I'm like, that's so fucking good.
Yeah. Dude, Vegeta theme. Dude, I love Vegeta's theme. The just like whenever you hear like the like whatever it does, a little beginning piano riff, you're just like, oh, let's go. Some badass shit's about to happen. Like his final flash against Perfect Cell. Oh, that was so sick.
Where's this
Man, I'm
curse?
just kind of
There it
like
is.
watching this slop run, TVH.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like kind of working on something, but I like the slop run.
Nice. Glad I didn't go for that curse.
Whose idea was it to make the center camera button the same button as ground pound?
Feels bad. Yeah, Jacob, when are you gonna become an SMS channel?
Soon, TM.
TF actually.
No,
Type
I'm good.
exclamation point 1 in my chat to find out.
Oh right, it's soon TM.
Is this it? No, I'm just barely gonna miss it.
Oh.
I wonder, like,
No, I just jumped over the shine.
No.
What? First key in Daisy Room?
Dude, what is going on?
What
If
is-
I
okay.
if I don't PB this run, I swear to God, I will never get this luck again. This is
This
ridiculous.
is ridiculous. Oh my god.
I am not flipping to 3D in this room. That is a curse. Yay!
yes. It's like we're
Squid key,
watching
thank you,
Glow.
Lord.
Dude, what is this run?
Where's the door? Down here. It isn't it? Yes.
It's like we're watching
Where's
Gloria
the door?
HQ, and he had like some godlike run, and then he got dinked on.
No.
And like I think we all like were so triggered. Like everyone's like, ah, come on.
Alright. Wow.
Oh my god.
Yeah, did you guys watch like I think whatever it was Pokemon Gold or whatever the Pokemon race was like HDQ?
Sure. First key for that too. Why not?
I mean, I was watching it with you.
I don't remember which
Hey.
one.
It was just a Pokemon game race of like Gen 2, but like one guy was like chilling and the other guy was just getting shit on like the entire way.
Oh no.
Like I'm pretty sure like on like the final like red fight, like an attack missed like 4 times in a row or some shit. And like if like one more missed he would have died or something.
That's so
After he had already died or something like that, I think.
Wow.
Like he just got so unlucky.
That sucks.
Like he had
Oh
like
my god, I had it, and then I jumped over the shine again.
like he had the reverse RNG code enabled.
Ouch.
Imagine getting such good RNG in the pit, you like don't kill anything and you're like underleveled.
Yeah, that's my one fear, but with this points right now we're good. But it's definitely general concern for other runs.
Like damn, I'm too
Can't kill this red shop because I'm not leveled enough. Oh, that reminds me, I'm gonna need some sort of item for that if I don't have points by then. Oops.
What enemy?
Red shops, they have really high armor. You have to be at least 200,000.
Ooh.
So I'm hoping I get a Thunder Rage.
Does Thunder Rage like always like deal damage through defense like in
Yep.
Super Mario? Okay.
I can say one good thing that this game has over Pape is that the stopwatch is like it's like a mini game, so like you actually like affect it
No.
instead of just using it and being like lol. Hopefully it works.
Yeah.
Which I think
Dude,
that's pretty
something I think is kind of funny about items like Hallway Bowser, like the shield, you know, makes him only increases his defense. He becomes immune to all items. Like even items that, you know, items normally pierce defense, but if he has his shield up, he just becomes immune to all items. But he's not invincible. It's like okay, sure. Like,
I almost feel like that was a mistake.
yeah,
Like,
I don't
letting him be able to get hurt at all.
I don't know because
I don't know either, but
Because like it increases his defense. It's like why would they increase his?
444!
but why is it so
Hey.
specific? And
I don't know.
like it,
Still immune to all items. He like becomes. I think he becomes immune to all status.
yeah,
An
I
item.
think so too.
It's weird. I don't know.
I think
And it's not like the game has prepped you for that at all. It's like, who in the right mind is going to think that he can be hurt at all in that form?
Yeah, you're so right. Yeah.
I think it's intentional that he
Shit,
can be
dude.
damaged because when you get to Final Bowser Phase 1, like you use the Star Rod, or he uses the Star Rod himself, and he's totally invincible, and it's like, oh shit.
Yeah, but like,
Yeah,
dude,
maybe it was
before
just
this-
poorly designed. Maybe it was just like poorly thought out.
Yeah, because they literally tell you, it's like, oh, this makes Bowser, like, you can, or like, he basically goes like, I am invincible with the Star Rod, right? And he's like,
Right.
oh, and like the Star Spirits even tell you, it's like, oh, he is invincible. Use this
Invincible
power
doesn't
to make him
mean
not
plus
invincible.
4 defense or whatever
I know,
it is.
like,
Yeah, but what if just like nobody
Just
in the
slightly
Paper Mario world
invincible.
other than Mario can do more than 4 damage?
we know the Master exists. What are you talking about?
But he never leaves his room. He's a degenerate.
The Master would actually.
got a
totally
diary in
destroy
his room.
Bowser.
But there's like an in-game reason why he doesn't. I forget what it is though.
I don't
It's
know.
because his feet are glued to the floor. Except for in battles.
I was gonna say, like, have you seen his attacks?
I
know,
remember-
Ice has.
Oh
Oh,
shit.
yeah. I
God.
remember one time I was I was doing a bingo and I was like, all right, I had to fight the master, but I beat chapter 3, so I had Mega Rush. So I'm like, all right, going into the Master 4 or Master 2 with Mega Rush, I need you to dash and then uppercut me so I can get into peril. And I legit had to reset like 8 times before
I
he
am
did it.
2
Like,
minutes
what are you
ahead
doing?
and a half. Oh my lord.
I was so mad. I'm like, dude, just hit me with the dash uppercut. Like, what are you doing? Come on.
Yeah.
Here we go. What's up,
Record
Shasta?
again. Oh, hey, what's up, Shasta? Shasta, sorry. Hopefully I went the
Those
right
guys.
way.
Stop.
Oh no. Okay, I'm flipping.
Do it.
No. That's fine.
This is fun.
This-
Yeah,
I mean, it wasn't
I'd have to
even-
say like 50% of the anime is why I went with
Oh,
the
let's go.
Pokemon for my channel.
Welcome to the podcast stream.
I also liked really
featuring
using Serena
Paper
as
Mario
my final
gameplay.
team too. Oh shoot, okay.
Alright, Mr. Shasta, what is our next topic of discussion for
I was
the...
gonna say, I'm not sure how long you've been in here for the discussion of all the animes so far.
Oh shit. Yo, let's go.
Oh my god, this is
Wow,
crazy.
this is the god run right now. I just need to survive. Whoops.
Oh, he's been here for like 3 minutes. Nice.
What?
Did you get it first try again?
Yes!
We get
Oh my god!
I just need to get to the door, but it's like a minefield right now. Okay, there we go. We're safe. Holy
We
shit.
got it.
We kind of are. This is crazy.
Yeah,
Oh
we're
my
like
goodness.
podcasting and reacting like mid podcast.
Oh my.
What? Are you kidding me?
And this room takes forever too, because they warped to
what?
3D.
Oh
This
my
is like
God.
literally 127
Turn off the
pace.
game
It's
shark.
2126 now even.
We're gonna have to like check your like I don't know who the
Gonna
people that
proof
follow-
check it.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Probably Flash. I don't even know who the. I don't know.
Like, all right, listen, Elmo. Like, this is totally legit. I promise.
Yeah, this
like
is
God mode
ridiculous.
swap right now.
There we go.
Dude, this is master. This is
Literally mask. Yeah, you.
so.
Right.
This is the power of Ultra Instinct.
This is the complete.
Slop is currently
Oh,
in
boy.
form.
That was
Swap
scary.
has no limits.
I control the RNG and specs of every speedrun now. Hey, there we go. Alright, little bit of damage. We're still okay. Just need to get to at least 89 for the next one.
Dude, Slop is cooking this run right now. Where is Julian at?
Oh my god!
Yeah, I was gonna say it's gonna be that
The
one.
plot room.
Wow,
Let's go.
dude. Wow.
This is now 126 base.
Jesus. How does it feel knowing that you'll never beat this run?
This category's dead now.
Definitely
after
never
this.
beat this pace early on.
Yeah, definitely.
I missed
Sorry
that
to all
shot.
new upcoming runners, but the category's now dead. Hey, nice, I got it on the ledge. Perfect. I think if you bomb it too close to the bottom, it will fall through sometimes. I don't know, it's just the way that they're there. Okay, I should probably flip for this one. Maybe, we'll see. Oh, jeez, okay. You can go ahead, sir.
When do the red chomps show up?
98. Still got a while.
Oh, okay, so you need 30,000 by...
Alright, I better flip. Probably would have been faster,
Yeah,
but
he's,
that's fine.
He's chilling. He's gonna be chilling.
I can spare 30 seconds. Usually this section's pretty bad anyway.
Oh no, the time. What the heck? Okay, now you're getting memed on. Holy
Yep.
crap.
It's okay, this one's not too bad. Again,
Oh,
spare
all that
30
time.
seconds. It's all good, it's all good. Alright.
Dude, what's the point of doing this run if you can't even get the bow card? Let's be honest.
Right.
Horrible run.
No.
When he's removing
Wow. I'm not even gonna say anything for that one.
Jesus Christ.
Calm
This
down,
This is
kid.
not okay.
Slop.
Forget it, you're Jesus.
He's literally Neo right now. Like
I'm,
he's seeing the code.
Sees the code.
Oh, jeez. I'm gonna have to kill these guys.
He's like reading the RNG seed.
I'm buying a ticket tomorrow.
He should.
Hey, nice. Okay, good.
Yeah,
I'm glad I did
this is
that.
hella
Because if I
easy.
flipped and they showed up in 3D, it would have been really bad. Oh, jeez.
That pink fuzzy was going ham. Oh my god.
They're rough. They did not play fair. Oh, jeez. No, come back. There we go. Oh my gosh. There we go. Wow, this is really bad.
No.
Okay, there we go.
I like how you. I feel like you just like haven't gotten like average RNG. It's always just like godlike or terrible, you know.
Yep. You're right. Oh, okay. Jim, I'm getting sloppy now. I gotta. Sure.
God.
Yeah,
I
I'm
get
sorry.
it. Flop hockey.
He's already
God.
been sloppy the whole time. Ah.
Hey.
That's my secret, Captain.
Nice.
Come on. Hey, nice. It's kind of tempted to go for that one on top, actually. It's great. Now
Gotta
it's in
fix
the
this.
door.
I'm done.
Oh, let's go, dude.
Let's go. Thank God.
Alright, but you have to stay till the end of this run. Right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Believe me, I'm not.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about.
leaving.
Who needs to work in the morning? Like, let's see.
Oh no. Oops. Okay, I gotta take out these guys quick. It's honestly one of the worst
It's actually
rooms.
so crazy that you just like you don't have a hammer in this game. Like that's ridiculous.
Yeah,
Like,
I think it's the one thing that really ticks people off at the start. And I couldn't understand it. Oh. So it was like his signature, like a thing for Paper Mario.
yeah.
Yeah, I kind of hate how like everything Mario could do is now like a partner.
Mhm.
Alright. This room is kind of badly laid out. Let's go this way.
Yeah, whoever designed this room should be fired, TBH.
It's gotta be a Magic Koopa key. Come on, two more. Give it to me. There we go. Very nice. 30 seconds. This is good.
Oh, isn't that your rule? Like, if you only finish it 30 seconds, or
Yeah, that's pretty much my goal for each room is at least 30 seconds.
If you time out, what happens? You just die.
game over, I think. Yeah.
Wow, that's a meme.
Oh no, don't
I mean,
warp. Come on.
I mean, I can't imagine you ever going more than 5 minutes on any of these rooms. But, like,
Yeah, that'd be like your Wii remotes died too, and you have to drive to the corner store to buy new batteries tier.
Oh gosh. Ah, it was one of these two. Okay.
It feels a bit
fine.
lower when you're running this game, like, oh, better change my batteries. Don't want them to die.
Dude, he says stuff like that. Honestly, I think he loves baiting people like that.
What did he say?
Like he'll be on, you know, he just beat Bowser, and he's on pace for a PB, and he's like, I hope my batteries don't die.
Yeah, it's like, you know, like batteries last a pretty decent amount of time.
Oh, you're getting juggled here,
Yeah,
buddy.
these
Oh no.
ninja rooms are so stupid. Oh, hey, we got our red chomp counter.
Hey,
Oh, there you go.
Nice.
Oh, yo.
This is it.
convenient
also
all
acting
Potato
like-
Thunder Age.
If I didn't have that, it would take a
What
bit
the heck?
longer.
Where is... Dude, this is ridiculous.
Yeah, this room sucks
Oh
too.
my god.
What? You literally like worst possible RNG. This is so stupid.
Oh my word.
Oh, it actually.
And those enemies are RNG too,
This is so stupid.
because they
What the
either have a
heck?
chance to bomb or they don't.
Dude, using substitution on you.
Yeah, substitution basically. Yeah.
Right?
You still have one more room?
All
Oh
right,
my
this
God,
room's
that-
fun. This one's a good one actually. It's
What
Shell
the-
Shock. Don't need to upgrade it, and go.
Oh, that's so funny.
Nice.
Was the
Yeah,
shell
shoutouts to... I don't need that. That's shoutouts to Omega Raptor for finding that out. Definitely
So
saves a
that
lot of
just, like,
time, and
kills
the
all-
point
how much-
grind, like the point chain on this room is so good.
How much
build
health
up
do
so
those
much.
guys have?
Like 2.
Oh. They just suck.
Alright, this is it.
This pace
The
though.
final section.
Alright.
Wow, another level up. I didn't even notice. Okay, there we go. Oh boy. Oh, okay. Fine, sure. Doggo thing.
No.
That was so dumb. Yeah, I could literally sit for like 30 seconds and I could probably still get it. Like, this is so good right now. Not to like brag into it, but like, man, like
No,
the pace
no,
is insane.
No, it's insane.
Oh.
These new rooms look like they actually suck fat dick, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually.
You're right though.
Come on. Oh, they always stick up there too. That's what drives me crazy. There
Dude,
we go.
imagine if there was an enemy in like Paper Mario 64 that just like had a chance to not die.
What's that? You killed me?
That's
like,
right.
it's not even you killed them. It's just like every time they get hit.
I'm like trying to jump into them, but they don't either do it or like,
This
there we
looks
go.
so stupid.
There. I'm so glad I pursued that one now.
Oh my
boy.
god, that was terrible.
Okay,
Or
yeah,
design.
that was under 30, but
Ugh.
Got the fire horde did that.
definitely not prioritizing ninjas. That's just dumb. It's not worth it. That's my new strat for this room. There we go.
Nice.
Hi, Cloud.
Yeah, they're kind of similar.
Hi,
At
Cloud.
slightly different design. Oh, this is a good room layout, actually. Oh my goodness, they're everywhere. And that was the first one, too. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
This is like close to 126. Like I
Wait,
could
really?
fall off Racktail and I'd probably still PB,
Wait,
which has happened before.
how much time do you have to save on the final boss?
Like probably 10 seconds, if not.
Oh.
No, not even that. Sorry, I think like 1,
Oh wow.
maybe. It's
So-
it's pretty close on that one. Actually, I don't think I could save much time.
So you're saying 126, but what's the last like 2 minutes that you could get?
If I get a really good room here.
Oh. Classic. You're getting me down.
Yep. It's typical for this room. This one's got a lot of enemies. Points are nice though, at least, even though I don't really need them. Okay. 40-ish. Okay, that's cool.
Not the worst.
We're getting close though, at least.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Go fight, Win, go fight. This is 96.
96.
Oh, that was close. Nice.
Oh.
Oh.
Dodges.
Oh. Oh!
Oh!
You just get used to it. Like their patterns like become more and more obvious the more you do it.
Oh my god.
Right. Yeah, nerves are kicking in now. And the door's right there. Oh my gosh, this is a good layout.
Wait, is there a one enemy room? That's
What
Yep.
the heck?
It's
Why
literally
is
that. I don't know
Well,
why.
that's what that room always is, right?
Yep.
Why is there?
Whoops. Get up there. There we go.
The-
Alright, let's do it.
complete.
Gotta shake that remote.
Shake,
Let's go.
shake, 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 shake.
Nice.
Yeah.
Shake, shake, shake.
Where's the
Yeah,
store?
Well,
Hey,
Bottom left? Good. Alright, so roughly about 2 minutes, if this last room behaves. Puts 112. Alright, let's go next to the door.
Oh, yikes.
oh, this room. Please.
nice.
Nice.
Oh, there we go. Alright,
you-
we are in there.
Omega
What?
Ultra Powers.
2
Let's
minutes.
go, dude.
Holy shit. This is it.
Let's go.
Not even 129, unless I
You're
mess
about
up
to
somehow.
skip the 129.
I'm so nervous right now. I've done Racktail a dozen hundred times. If I somehow mess this up, I'll be so sad. Alright, just gotta focus.
So is this boss like literally the exact same as the first boss, except with more
Pretty
damage?
much, yeah.
Wow.
Okay, that was close. I almost didn't make that jump.
Ooh, that would have been bad.
Yeah.
But you did.
Let's go.
2 fire bursts. I was scared I didn't have the 2 fire bursts.
How much health does he have?
Like, I think he has 12 hits of health. He doesn't even have HP, actually.
Oh.
You have to hit him a certain amount of times for him to transition to his next phase.
Oh, so this one's really good. 'cause it just keeps
Mhm.
going.
And then you use Peach. Peach is OP in this fight. Yeah, I do
my.
remember that being a shot.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a new world record PB.
Oh,
Let's
Woo-hoo-hoo! And this is false advertising. It's not even 129.
Yay!
It's a 128.
Podcast
gosh.
TV. Let's
And
go.
it's a podcast in the pod.
Oh,
Let's go.
Oh my gosh.
God.
Can't believe it finally happened. 128.40? 35-ish?
Let's go. You got Dashel.
Dash, we got the speedrun partner.
Yeah, we got the speedrun partner. Now that you're done with the speedrun, you can speedrun.
Also, this category might be dead.
it kind of might be.
It's gonna be invincible for quite a while.
Like
Unless someone gets
imagine
god
trying
RNG.
to
Let's go.
Let's go, dude.
There we go. Hell yeah.
Woo.
Whew.
Oh
Well,
my
I'm
God.
retiring for the next year.
Let's go, dude.
Go.
Okay, now you gotta do
Oh.
boss fight.
In 2020, I'll start farming for 127. Oh, thank you so much, everybody. Holy shit, I can't believe we finally did it.
When's Pit live stream jump?
Oh gosh. Well, let's go back in, shall we? Let's find another